I've been wanting to make a gear done video for a while, so I'm gonna do it. I know everybody makes them, but I'm gonna make my own just so I can learn how to make videos. See if I can, make something that's high quality one day. So I'm just gonna lay out gear I'm gonna take on an upcoming backpacking trip. It's gonna be an early season scouting, shed hunt type of thing. It'll just be one night, about 24 hours. It'll be pretty minimalist, lightweight, quick and fast. Probably gonna go, 13, 14 miles is all to the place I have in mind. So for what I'm gonna be wearing, for my base layers, I'm gonna wear this. This is a Merino wool shirt by First Light. It's 150 weight Merino wool shirt, zips down. Really high quality stuff. Really big fan of First Light gear. For my bottom base layer, this is a zip off pant by KUIU. Probably wear this in the morning and in the evening, and then I'll probably sleep in it. If it's colder in the middle of the day, I'll keep it on, but usually I just end up zipping it off. And I'll wear this jacket or this vest, Uncle Padre by First Light, pretty warm. In conjunction with the really lightweight merino wool shirt and this, even if it's down 20 degrees, 30 degrees, if you're active, you're gonna be fine, as long as it's not windy. And if it's windy, you just, throw on your extra layer, which I'll show. Also, when it's warmer, I found that this is really versatile because it's not completely closing you in. So, this is good for a wide range of temperatures. So I wear that pretty much every time I go out. My pants. These are the Stone Glacier de-Havled pants. Super high quality pants. Very comfortable, very versatile, and full length zip basically. Opens you up, lets you air out. Had these for a year, beat the crap out of them. Pretty much wear these like year round. Doesn't really matter if it's 80 degrees, 10 degrees, 100 degrees, like I'm taking these with me. And then it's gonna be muddy, it's spring, you're gonna get snow, you're gonna get mud, water, so these are full length Gators from KUIU. I've had them for, I think this will be my 3rd season with them. They got tears and rips, but they're still waterproof, haven't broke the Gore-Tex layer yet, so they're doing well. Run those. Merino wool socks by Stone Glacier. Gotta have a neck gaiter. Probably one of my favorite pieces of gear is this. You can use it for everything. Use it to keep your ears warm when you're still sweating. Use it for your neck. Use it to keep the sun off your neck if you're like me. Really useful to have. And then I'll wear my boots. These are Zamberlan. I've had these for, this will be my 3rd year with them as well. Hundreds of miles on them. They're still going strong. They're getting to the end of their life, but I think I'm going to be able to squeeze out one more year with them. So, have those. And then this will go on my pack, but this is a Therm sitting pad. This is necessary for all hikes. I take this everywhere. It doesn't weigh anything. Kind of just a habit for me to take. It just opens up. You can sit on it. Keep your butt out of the dirt. Also, I'll use it when I'm camping. If I'm sitting in the tent, I'll just have this on the outside of the tent and cook from it, just to keep all my cooking gear out of the snow or out of the dirt or whatever. Really useful to have that. And then these are black diamond trekking poles, which I'll take. I'll use these for hiking. Grown quite accustomed to hiking with trekking poles last year. I really like them. Pretty much like having 4-wheel drive, I found. And then I'll also use these for my shelter because I'm running a tarp. And then the other clothing gear I'll have is my down jacket, which I keep inside my pack, which I'll show you right now. That's for my pack. For this trip, I'm going to run my Stone Glacier Avail 2200. It's just a small day pack, but it's big enough, and it's got enough outside attachment points and straps and things that I can take everything I need for just a bare minimum overnight trip. So I'll have water for the first day here in their hydro holster they have, which is really handy. And then on the side here, I'll have my spot and scope tripod, Vortex Summit SS, small little tripod, works great. I use that with my binoculars as well as my spotting scope. And then my spotting scope, I'm just putting it here. This is just a little vortex razor from Vortex. It's going to get replaced very soon, hopefully. It's kind of a piece of crap, but it works, and that's what I got, so I use it. In this little pocket, I just have a couple of snacks. I like to keep a pair of gloves. These are Maxi Flex work gloves. I find them really nice for hiking, especially if you're climbing through rocks or something. They protect your hands well, they're lightweight. I also have these Merino wool gloves from First Light. They're fingerless. They just add a little bit of warmth. Sometimes you need it. I don't use them very often, but they're there if I need them. Usually I'll keep like a couple extra snacks, my knife or my headlamp in there. I have them on the inside this time. Inside the bag, just got another Nalgene bottle of sweet water for the second day. Or if I find like a stream or some snow, I can throw it in here, let it melt so I can drink it. This is my down jacket. There's a little bit of extra insulation in case I need it. This is the Brooks down jacket from First Light. It only weighs 11 ounces and packs down really small. Barely notice it's there, but it's super warm. So if it gets cold, I can have this in conjunction with all my other layers, and I'm pretty well bulletproof with this, even if it gets down into the 20s. So my sleeping bag is a Katabatic Gear Flex 22. Actually, it just came in the mail yesterday, and I slept outside my truck with it last night, and it performed extremely well. I was very impressed. I'm excited to get this using more this year. I'm going to take it year round, even though it's a warm bag. Since it's a quilt, it's easy to vent. It's super light. It only weighs 25 ounces, so it's killer. And I'm really excited about that. I'll probably use this 5 or 6 times and do a video about it. My shelter, this is a Kafariu sheep tarp. It's a 5x9 tarp made out of seal nylon. It's super light, and it's waterproof. It's really durable. I've used it last year for a few overnight trips. It saved my butt a couple times in a rainstorm. So this year I'm gonna use it a lot. Try to, it shaves 4 pounds. So I can take this weighs less than a pound. I don't have to take my tent. This thing does the same thing. So tarping it, that's what I use my trekking poles to keep that up with. In here I just have stakes. I think I have 8 stakes and about 30 feet of paracord cut in about 8-foot pieces. I found after experimenting with the tarp multiple times that if I have 8-foot pieces and I have about 4 or 5 of them, I can pretty much pitch it in any way that I've found that I needed. Plus, I have a little bit extra inside of that bag of paracord in case I need it. This is my sleeping pad. It's a Neo Air X-Lite. It's an insulated bag. It has a 3.4 R value. And last night when it was, I think it was about 25 degrees, I slept in a truck with that quilt and I was too hot, so I had to vent. I ended up taking off my shirt and my beanie and I was too hot. So I'm excited to try this out more. I've had it for part of last year and it did well. So we'll see how that goes. This is my pillow. Gotta have a pillow. And then inside of these pouches, I have just a whole bunch of snacks, and I'll add a few extra things for my dinner. I'll probably have a couple of tortillas and probably make some salami tortilla wraps with some mayonnaise or something for dinner. I'm not gonna take a stove most of the time just because it's extra weight, extra space I don't need to use. And then in here, headlamp. I got a pocket knife and I've got a phone charger. There's a Goal Zero charger. It works great. And then in this thing's super handy. It's an outdoor research backcountry organizer. I've had it for a couple of years. Inside of it, I've got toilet paper, I've got fire starters, I got a couple lighters, got waterproof matches, toothbrush, toothpaste, Neosporin. I've got Benadryl, all sorts of kind of like a mess kit of everything I might need. I use it all the time. It just opens up. It has a whole bunch of pockets. You can just stuff stuff. I keep floss in there. I keep a bunch of just random things I might need. And in total, with everything there, it only weighs about, I think it weighs 13 ounces. And that's pretty much how I run it all year. And so it's really handy to have. It just keeps all your little stuff organized. So I'll take that. That's pretty much it. I don't really think I'd add much more. Obviously the food that I didn't show you I'd add, and there's plenty of space in the top. About from here up's empty. So I'll just add my food to that. But other than that, have this pocket that'll have just snacks. I'll have a knife. My phone goes in there. You know, chapstick, whatever, sunscreen goes in there so I can get to it fast if I need it. And then on top of all that, I just have my bino case that I'll wear. Binoculars, has basic things. So that was my first bag dump video ever. And if you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. I'm gonna make more of these, so see how they go.